That's true. This is a great story.
And I said, Dad, I want to play with the boys. I'll put my own money in. I just want action. I wasn't very good. I didn't hit it very far. So my dad kind of sweet-talked Dave over here. Said, hey, would you mind taking Wes and partnering up with him? Dave, of course.
True story.
Even a stick back then, of course, and still a stick today. So Dave says yes, under one condition. I get him for life.
And he lied.
Well, we lied. We screwed you on that one, too. I'm pretty sure we finished in last place, and that was that. But
That was an absolute true story.
But it was a Sunday scramble, so as long as my Houston Oilers won, I was fine.
Take the door down.
So Dave is a great player, and one of my favorite stories of Dave is he was playing in a group in a scramble. Guy didn't know Dave very well, but by the time they're on the 7th hole, he mentioned, you know, when I'm your age, I hope to play as well as you. Dave told me this story, and he said, you know what I thought to myself? I said, what's that, Dave? He sure wishes he plays as well as me now.
When he was younger.
Yes. Perfect, right?
Yes. Okay.
Dave Fay has 3 member championships under his belt. But we all know Terry knows anyway. Club champion in 2005. So that's 17 years ago. And you were 73 back then. So as he's progressed in age and in skill, it became the time when was Dave going to shoot his age for the first time? So we're 12 years back, but I remember like it was yesterday. We had a big board on the glass here behind the bar with squares. When is Dave going to shoot his age? He was 69. When is he going to fire his first 69? We had a lot of action on it. He turned 69 in April. We sold out April. We sold out May. Then June. July. But he did get it done. Is that what it was? We kind of put the hex on him, but he broke through, shot his age.
And let me just add, I had people asking me, if you shoot it on my day, I'll split the money with you. Instead, Domico won, didn't even buy me a drink.
Now, no one's going to fact check that one, because that is correct. So fast forward to now, how many times are we up to? 420? 425. Shot his age 425 times and counting. Let's get a round of applause for that, people. 425. And this... But the thing is, this isn't a little chip and putt out here. I mean, you got to golf your ball. So well done, sir. Would you say scrambles don't? That's pretty good. And you all experienced the E Club today in the pool party. To some groans, that has helped him shoot his age a few times. Can you believe he uses that thing? So not only is he a great golfer, he's truly a Renaissance man. And I'm truly frightened he's going to break that light bulb above his head right now. But he's our poet laureate. I mean, you guys have heard all his poetry in the past, cups. I heard a great one. It should be on his greatest hits CD, but it's maybe not appropriate for all. Up in Old Forge about Eric Maya. And that is one of my life highlights. There's a fire, we're all having some cocktails, my man's throwing some poems down about Eric Maya. It was amazing. If you haven't heard it yet, probably Eric. It's amazing, but we can't hear it. It's not for everyone's ears, including yours. My man writes the O. Hope you guys all subscribe to that. Comes out monthly about the great place of Oriskany. Also is in the Sunday paper for the Sentinel. He's been writing for over a year. Does a lovely job with that. So my man has many many talents.
Yes. Oh. Yeah.
Did you know he's a great singer, musician? Did you know this? So if you go around the corner here, he's got his picture up now. I do have a 45 of Battle of Oriskany. So if you ever want to, sign it out on loan, you can. You got to bring it back though. It was a hell of a battle, Dave, and it's a hell of a song. Now, before I turn it over to Dave, the man of the hour, I just want to really bring this to a conclusion that this whole thing, Dave, was really to get you here amongst your friends because we know you've got a drug problem with the gummies. And this is actually an intervention. So I'm the guys in the Hall of Fame. If you can sit here, we're all going to talk to you. We know this is a gateway drug, and we don't think you get something for it. All right, here we go. Let me turn over to the man, John David. Dave. Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready for this. I hope you're ready for
Get
this.
the fuck up off your chair.
I'm done. Because I truly want to thank everybody. I really do. I want to say, in seriousness, I've never met a bunch of people that I love any more than I do at this club. I have found a home. I am so happy that I'll be there forever. And I love you guys to death. If I missed you in this little acceptance speech, I apologize. It's only because I was probably on gummies when I wrote it. And I'm going to tell you, I tried to cover as many as you can. I want you to picture this. Beautiful July day. And we're out there waiting to play. Now, of course, I wrote this in poetry because that's the only way I do things. It's July on the golf course, a beautiful day. Everyone is out there waiting to play. Eric is late. He shows 2 minutes before, but Mark has been practicing for an hour or more. There's Freddie coming in. He's making wisecracks. Well, he's checking everybody's bag to see who has snacks. Ock is there looking for a bet or two. He'll play you even. But give a stroke, nah, no can do. Now, Syfe and Freddie are balancing their stance. They're like two peacock spiders in a mating dance. JR's hoping to stay out of trouble, but if he can, he'll say, I'm done, give me a double. Bruce is late. He's not ready to play. He'd have been on time, but he got lost on the way. There's blue smoke swirling. He's got a glass of booze. Oops, back to the car, forgot to change his shoes. Gene's here today, still looking for tips. He'll buy you a drink, but he doesn't do chips. He plays the gold tees now because he wants to have fun. He carries 15 clubs, but the last one's a gun. Josh is setting cups, mowing the green. His face is bright red. You know, they sell sunscreen. And Artie, he's telling his stories about his greatest shots and all his past glories. When you made that putt on 7, man, that's old. Oh, God. Where'd I find this? And it's 17 times that it's been told. There's Hayes over there. Seldom talks about himself. It has to make you wonder. Does he really sit on a shelf? Sometimes Wes is around. Is he here today? Or out speed belting somewhere far away. He's a full-blown member of the Monday Night League,
but more than 4 clubs and he shows some fatigue. He asked me one time if in prison he'd be fine. I told him, Bubba, say, sweet meat, you're mine. Sweet meat, where is sweet meat? Right there, he disappeared. Oh, there he is. Thought I lost you, sweet meat. Now Tails comes around every once in a while. He's got that very self-satisfied smile. And Eric, quit picking on Bobby, because he's got a cannon compared to you now. You didn't think you'd get off so free, did you? Because your tongue's like a rattlesnake and stings like a bee. Between you and Mark, who's leaving, you know. Oh, shit, there's more sarcasm than a vaudeville show. Mike Smith's there, lining the ball up to the cup. I kind of wondered at night, did he line Judy up? Don't get my wife out your mouth. Larry Grau will be there if he bothers to show. But that's Mark's thing, not mine. He's got to go. And of course, there's Tom. I'll take it easy on him. He's been a little sick. He got a little slim. But he's come back swinging. I catch a lot of barbs. He could take over for Mark if he ate more carbs. Whit wants some tickets, and he's starting to reach. I hope they get that game down in Myrtle Beach. About Chris and Britt, I won't make any jokes. They're risking now, my kind of folks. But I'll warn you, Chris, don't fool around, or you'll learn the real meaning of going to Pound Town. Okie, you're a golfer. Now that's your sport. Time to leave behind the volleyball court. Chuck, Kroll, and Rich, the younger set. Some of the nicest guys that I've ever met. You hit the bejesus out of your balls, but sometimes we find them down in Little Falls. Dana and Sparky, they're my heroes. They got my pain level, registering zeros. They're better than doctors, but to be fair, those docs don't have me walking on air. If I missed anybody, I apologize. You're still one of my favorite guys. But we have to do this thing while we're still young. And you know, I always wanted to be hung. I hope everybody took that in the way I meant it. This is serious. Now, of course, I didn't throw folks in there. There was a time not long ago where very few were longer. But now I'm just a get-her-done guy because everyone else is stronger. I patty cake my way around and try to scrape out par. There comes a time in each man's life when you have to know who you are. But what I really do quite well is love to play the game. And I love to be at RCC, where everybody knows your name. I think I know the reason my picture's being hung. It's something that you can't do when you're very young. It doesn't really matter whether you put me on that wall. It's nice to know that when I'm gone, I'm someone you'll recall. So thank you for the honor. It means the world to me. It means forever of being with my golfing family. I'd like to be one again and have the perfect swing, but now the only thing I do is bring what I can bring. That's just an old blue-collar guy who loves really loves his friends. So Lord, just let me stay and play till my life on this stage ends.
Sit down, Ernie.
This is like following the Beatles.
This guy mentioned me.
Well, congratulations again. We got a little picture, his 45 up on the wall, a little description. Of course, this is much better than that, the live version of
It
it.
is. The
But
live
he's
version.
immortalized. What a great gentleman, John David Fay. Thank you. All right, folks. Dinner's coming out, then we'll do some cash and awards.